So in the previous session, we talked about that home loan application. We created a particular application. We created or we selected a item called accounts. Now today we'll talk about that objects. Objects is a very important into the Salesforce because objects is nothing but a table where all your data will be stored. One is the objects or item that we have selected called accounts in our last session, and these all are the record. Before I jump to these objects and configuring or creating our own object, I want to show a basic thing that we have learned in our college classes. I just want to open that. So first we know that what is table, but again for your information, table is a place or database storage place where we can store the multiple information, and these all are we call field. And in Salesforce, table alternative name is the object. So instead of table, they are saying that object, and object have a different kind of field, and you can see these are the field called ID, customer, time, created. So these are the field, and there could be multiple tables. So this is the one table called order, and this is the another table called customer. One table can be related to the another table, right? So customer can order multiple things. So this is the one to many relationship. So here you can see customer can order multiple order, and in this case in Salesforce we are calling the table equal to objects. And here you can see the accounts. This accounts is nothing but basically a table name called accounts, and ID, customer, time, created, shipping. These all are field basically in that in our uh, basic classes. These are the field on the table. Similarly, on the accounts table, account name, account site, billing state, phone type, account owner. These are the fields basically. So these are the fields, and here in our case, these are the fields. Now, as I mentioned, the table can have multiple relationship. One table can have refer to the another table, and this is we can do that one to many relationship. Now, next go back to the record. So each table can have multiple record. You can see this is the table record, and so let's say for order, right? This order, these are the order details: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like these are the order details, and it can go to any of this level, and we can query and get the details, right? Similarly here in the accounts, so these are the record, you can see. So these are the record, and at that moment we have 13 items at that moment. 13 record is present, and we can create based on our requirement, and we can modify, delete that record, like we do the SQL operation and create the record inside that, right? Similarly, we can here create, delete, update, whatever we needed, we can do that, right? And also what we do here, we'll do connect the application with connect a application with the object, or maybe we can say the table. So we created a application called home loan. Under the home loan, we added or connect existing application, existing table called accounts, because this accounts or object, this objects is provided by Salesforce itself, and we know that anything that is provided by Salesforce we call as a standard thing, right? So it is a standard object. So these objects or this item is provided by Salesforce by default, and it is a standard object. Now we can create our own custom objects. To creating the own custom object, you can click the settings and go to the setup. Under the setup, you will be have option called object manager, and if you go to the object manager, under the object manager you can see there are various 51 plus, you can see. So total 51 plus table is present, or you can say the object is present to or object is provided by Salesforce, and each table or each object have a label, or maybe you can say table label or object label and object name, backend name, and their type is a standard object because these things are provided by Salesforce. But we can create our own table or own object. So we will create that our own object here. Before like creating any application, or maybe before creating any object, make sure that you are not creating unnecessary object which is present already, or you are not supposed to create unnecessary table which is already present. So don't do that. So for our case, for demonstration purpose, I am going to create a new object. So for that, what you have to do, you have to go to this object manager. Under the object manager, click here, and here you have to select the custom object. Once you click the custom object, you will be able to see this label and label URLs. So let's say I am putting that label called, so this is my label house detail, and once we click that, this is the s, we should put the s. So we'll copy these and then say that house details, and object name is automatically pre-populated. You can see this is automatically pre-populated. After that, if we scroll down, there is a description. If you want to put any description, this is not a required field. For information, you can put that. I am not putting anything. Now you can see that here we have a first entry, or so as we know that each record or each table have a various kind of record or various kind of field, and then the first field is the ID, no, or that ID have a normally a unique number called MD1, MD13, like that. It automatically increase, right? So you can select that what should be your first, field name, or first, you can say that context or first field name. We can say that the first field name should be number, and here we can put the data type, which kind of data type it needed. It is a text or auto number. So you can select the auto number so that it can automatically generate like MD1, MD2, MD3 or something like that. So you can put that. So I will put that HS or age, and then here we can put like this. Okay, so this is how the example they have said we can put that, and here we should to put the starting point. I'll say that 01. So this is my um, auto number will be, and then I will scroll down, and here you have the options called launch new custom tabs widget. After saving the custom object, I'll select save. After saving that, it's go to the tab section where we have to select the tabs. Okay, what is tabs? I'll come just after this class, but this is the tabs. Here we need to select the tabs details. So I'll select that any of these style. Let's say I will select call anything. So I'll select building, and then here I'll click next, and then here we need to select that for which profile these tabs or these table or these objects will be visible. I'm selecting at that moment default on. I'm not changing anything, and here I'll click next. After that, we have to select that on which application this these tabs or this table will be visible. I will uncheck that, and our application name is the home loan. I am going to select that, so I'll select this under home loan only. It will be available, and click save. So for other application, it won't allow, only it should be allow for home loan, right? So we created this all this information, and you can see our table name is right now house detail underscore underscore C. So there is a double underscore and then C, and there is a custom checkbox is selected. So in this case, this house underscore details is the application name or API name, underscore underscore C is denoting that this is a custom. Now go back again. If I go to the object manager, so these all are, you can see type is a standard, but if we search call house, so let's search that. So if I search here, and you can see this is my object name, and this is house details underscore underscore C, and type is the custom object. So it means that this application is a custom. So now if I go back here and then select my application, let's first refresh that tab, and then what I'll do, I'll select that application, my application. So I'll go to this view all, and then I'll select that house application. And so once I select that, you can see right now the accounts which is added by ourselves during the application creation, and this is the custom objects that we have created, and this is right now showing. So this tab is right now showing, and at that moment there is no record in this table or objects. We are going to create some records. We are going to create some fields under this objects. So we'll do in our further class. So till the time, thank you very much. Have a great day.